Did you know this about Strange World? The movie storyline takes its inspiration from a classic 18th century French writer by the name of Jules Verne. Verne wrote a series of best-selling adventure books called Adventure Extraordinaires, which included titles like Journey to the Center of the Earth, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and Around the World in 80 Days. I guess he was ahead of his time. Did you catch this in Onward? Take a look at the dashboard on Guinevere 2. You gamers out there might see a sticker very much in the style of the Skyrim logo. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is the hit action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios. Did you notice this in Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius? Libby takes over the communications on board the ship and puts in a very distinct earpiece. In doing so, she channels the super recognizable Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek, played by the iconic Nichelle Nichols. Did you catch this in Zootopia? Check out the eerie transit map full of pictures where the night howler pellets are being made. See the picture of the wolf sitting on a bench? It's a funny little reference to a meme known as Sad Keanu, which was a picture of Keanu Reeves sitting on a bench that soon after became a viral sensation. Did you see this in Frozen 2? Sven treats Kristoff to a little extra flair to wear for his proposal to Anna, and then he hooves out some gold coins. See anything interesting? They show Elsa in profile. Did you know this about Toy Story 3? Co-founder of Pixar Ed Catmull said in his book Creativity Inc. that Toy Story 3 was the first Pixar production that didn't suffer any major meltdowns. At one point, Steve Jobs checked in with Catmull to see how things were going, and when Catmull assured him everything was running smoothly, Jobs said, "Be careful, that's a dangerous place to be." Did you know this about The Little Mermaid? Sir Patrick Stewart was offered the role of King Triton, but he had to turn it down. Seems the schedule conflicted with his work on another acting gig, some little TV show called Star Trek: The Next Generation. You probably never heard of it. Did you catch this in Bullet Train? Pay close attention to Tangerine and Lemon when Tangerine asks about Lemon's vest, and you might just get a few hints at what's in store for them later on. It ain't no episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. Did you catch this in Avatar: The Way of Water? The Na'vi seem to speak English a lot of the time, but they're really not. Early in the movie, Jake says he knows the Na'vi language well enough that it might as well be English. He says this over the top of footage that starts out subtitled before the characters shift to speaking English. This is a storytelling trick to make following the story easier on American audiences, not unlike the trick used with Sean Connery's Russian submarine crew in The Hunt for Red October. Did you notice this in Glass Onion? Miles Braun has many priceless works of art on display, but take a look at Rothko's painting number 207. Braun's hung it upside down. What's his philosophy again? Fake it till you make it? Yeah, that tracks. Did you see this in Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio? When Sebastian sets up house in the tree, he puts up a portrait of the German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer. Schopenhauer's perfectly pessimistic philosophies inspire Sebastian's own outlook as well as the tone of the movie.